Hello! So welcome to another session of AutoCAD. Last time we all talked about the revolve command. So for this session, we'll be focusing more on the sweep command. So let's get started. Okay, so for this session, we'll be discussing the sweep command. But before we even start with the sweep command, let me just give you first a brief explanation of the function of this following command. So according to this, sweep creates a 3D solid or surface by sweeping a 2D or a 3D curve along a path. But just to give you a more clear idea of what sweep does, I'm just going to give you an example. Okay, so first off, we need to create a path. So I just selected line and then just create a path. Let's say 50 and then 100. And then I wanted this more to be curved, to be curvy instead of this edge. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to type in fillet. And then of course choose click on radius or just type in R. Let's say 30 as our radius, and then click on the lines that you wanted to have a radius on, and then hit on enter. And then after that, usually like our previous tutorials, the path, especially with loft command, the path should always be just one single line or single polyline. So what we need to do is we need to join all of these elements together. So just type in join and click all of the elements and then enter, and then it should be just one single line. Okay, so this time going to click on the perspective view, click on this icon here, and then we're going to make this in an upright position. So how do we do that? Click on the object, click on 3D orbit or 3D rotate, and then just pull the red line to an upright position to 90 degrees. And after that, you need to have the following element or pathway in an upright position. So next is we need to draw, let's say for example, a circle here. Diameter of 10, and this is what the sweep command does. Okay, so I'm just going to type in sweep, and then I'm going to select the object that I wanted to make a new object on, and then I'm going to select the path. After doing that, you'll be able to as you can see, let me just convert this into realistic view. As you can see, I have here now a new object. Okay, so if you wanted to make this a hollow object, you can do that by selecting shell, this one, shell, select on the 3D object, now select on the face, this one, and then another face, this one, and then type in the distance or the thickness, let's say 1, and then there you have it. It's now a hollow object. Okay, so that's how sweep functions. So this time let's try another shape. This time let's try this a rectangle shape. Okay, and then I'm just going to move it, and it should be in the midpoint. So I'm just going to trace the midpoint of this rectangle. Okay, this time we'll try sweep again. Sweep, select the object we wanted to sweep, and then select twist this time, or type in T, and then enter twist angle or allow banking for a non-planar sweep. So let's say for example you wanted like 360 angle. Let's try 360 and then select on the path, and then there you have it. So let's try to click see this on a realistic view. You can see it was able to twist along the pathway that we have just drawn. Okay, so that's how sweep works, and twist under the sweep command. So this time let's try another one. Let's say for example a different shape. Let's try to delete this and then sweep using this shape, and then this, as you can see, try to check on a realistic view, was able to follow that shape or that path. And let's try another, let's say half of the circle. Okay, select this lines and then trim with this, sweep this object and then twist, say type in 720 pathway. Try to view it in a realistic view, given this following shape. So this is basically how sweep command works, and this is very much useful in terms of designing very complicated but symmetrical shapes. After we have discussed all of the commands that is very important when it comes to 3D modeling, we'll try a design that exhausts all of these commands together, so you'll be able to understand where and when can we use the sweep command. Okay, now let's try another shape. Let's create a path. So I'm on a perspective view, so I just wanted to create a straight line or straight for our path. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a circle. And then using array command, select the object, polar, and then axis of rotation is this, because we wanted to make like several circles that surrounds the pathway. So this is my axis of rotation there. And then since we cannot really sweep several objects all together, what we need to do is need to separate them. And how will we do that? Select the object that you wanted to separate and then type it in explode, and that would separate all of the elements that we have. So next is you just need to type in the sweep command, select all of the objects that you wanted to sweep along a path, enter, then twist, and then let's say 720, and then select the pathway. So that would give you the following shape. You can see it's like a wire. There you have it. So that's sweep for you. Okay, so now this time let's try an even more complicated object. Let's say for example a bolt. So that's it for our AutoCAD tutorial for today. So for the next session, we'll be focusing more on the mesh command. So please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and bye.